Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the month of April 2025. Happy birthday to all you April Tauruses out there. You have this bring love into the situation and also this card that says have faith in your dreams. Pretty much everyone has had a card about their dreams. So it's a very dreamy time, apparently, or it's a time where we should be kind of working on a dream that we have or something we want to accomplish. Again, very, very common energy right now. So definitely something that you could be dealing with. You have the Eight of Swords, the Devil, and the Ace of Wands. I actually feel pretty good about this. I mean, I will say, I don't like the Eight of Swords with the Devil, because, both cards can represent being stuck and bound to something, but the Ace of Wands kind of makes this row a little bit better because the Ace of Wands is out with the old, in with the new, and you could be letting go of like an old toxic situation. I always say that the devil doesn't have to be a person. The devil can be a person, place, or a thing. I just look at the devil as something that is an energy vampire in your life, something that is stealing your energy, stealing your vibe, stealing something. And the Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction. So I kind of feel like some of you could be seeing like where you've been keeping yourself stuck or, where you've been holding back. I do get more of a held back feeling, not so much, it's like you're a caged animal. I said this to you recently, Taurus. I know I did. I get it's not like held back. It's more like caged. And which, sure, you could say that being caged and held back is kind of like the same thing, but it's different because I feel like the motivation to set yourself free is there. It's like you're ready to go. You're like a rabid raccoon stuck in a little cage, and you're like ready to fight once you get set free, right? And so I get more of this like motivated feeling here. I feel like it's good because, again, I feel that the Ace of Wands showing up here is kind of saying that you are being set free. You have the Fool as well, and the Fool also is kind of a card of not really being set free, but he is free, and he is taking a leap of faith. So I feel like you are getting ready. So that's good. Again, you have the Devil. Again, held back. These people are bound to the Devil. He's standing on the black box of Saturn here, and they are stuck to the black box of Saturn. And I could talk about the black box of Saturn all day. I'll spare you the details, but what I would say is that sometimes it can be like needing to take responsibility for your situation, needing to look at your responsibilities that are stealing your energy. All that stuff is what I would look at with the Devil, and I would look for ways to be more free or to set yourself free. I kind of feel like this is something that you need to set yourself free from with the Eight of Swords, especially. This could be a job that sucks. It could be a situation in your life. It could be anything. I don't feel like it's love or anything. I mean, for some of you it could be, but I really feel this is something that might be holding you back financially, and probably something that's affecting your freedom as well. Because again, we go Eight of Swords, Six of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles. Six of Cups is a very like childlike energy, and Six of Cups is wanting to be free. So I feel for a lot of you, again, this is something that's like affecting your freedom. The good news here is that you have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands has this crumbling castle in the background here. Ace of Wands is out with the old, in with the new. So I feel a lot of you are being motivated by new ideas, new directions, new things just in general. And I feel that will be good for you, of course. I would just keep working in new directions with the Ace of Wands. I think that will help you the most. I would also, tap into that creative side you have there, Taurus, because, Venus retrograde. Venus is your ruling planet. And, Venus is all about making the world more beautiful. And so if you have, if you're working on anything creative, it's going to probably increase your abundance with the Nine of Pentacles over here. Nine of Pentacles is, I think something people forget about the Nine of Pentacles is that it's really a card of developing and using your skills. And then we go up to the Eight of Pentacles here. And Eight of Pentacles, and especially showing up at the end here in the good stuff, can kind of represent putting your skills on display. And so I feel for a lot of you that, this could be you using your creativity to be more successful. Yep, with the Eight of Swords, you have the Six of Swords. Very good, because, again, I feel, if we had a worse card than the Ace of Wands here, I would be much more concerned about you being stuck. But now you have the Six of Swords, and Six of Swords is moving on to calmer shores, leaving the past in the past. They're completely moving forward and for the, the hopes of a brighter future. And so I feel a lot of you are looking for a brighter, freer future. Even the Fool says that as well. He's kind of taking the risk of looking foolish by making a change because, he knows he wants more out of life. He knows that. And he also has the confidence to believe in himself. The Fool has been on this journey before. And I always say this with the Fool. It's like, sure, people could be calling him a fool for taking this leap of faith, but what he knows deep down inside is that he has learned a lot in life and he can use that knowledge on his journey. He knows that he has nothing to worry about. He knows that the people that are telling him to worry are just projecting their own fears on him, right? And so I feel like that's important for you. You might have people in your life that are like saying like, don't do this, don't do that, but really, with the Devil, you have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is like good news, or it could be communication as well. And so I kind of feel that some of you could be getting communication that helps you. You could also, again, we have a lot of new start, fresh start energy. We have 2 aces, the Fool, this, 6 of Swords. So a lot of you could just be having some sort of fresh start at this time. With the Ace of Wands, you have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is like fortune after difficulty and happy home, happy family. So there could be a lot of happiness coming in for you here, Taurus. You always get the 10 of Cups with me, I'm pretty sure. And the 10 of Cups is about focusing on things that will make you happy. So like the more you can do that makes you happy, the better with the 10 of Cups. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have this Lost card. It says, don't let past setbacks define your future. Stay focused on the positive outcome, as your thoughts and beliefs will directly affect your reality. Yes, definitely important. You have this research card. It says, before you make your next move, it's important to do some exploratory research so you know all possible paths that you can take. One thing I will say is I've been getting this energy of like having a map lately, just recently, the past like week or so. And it just seems to me like the universe is kind of like saying everybody needs to zoom out and look at everything they want and desire. I'm surprised the 10 of Pentacles didn't show up here, although that might change as we clarify. But it kind of reminds me of like, if just pretend we got the 10 of Pentacles and the Star, right? It's like those 2 cards together, to me, would represent zooming out, looking at the big picture, like literally writing down your goals or writing down everything you want. And so that way you can say like, okay, I need to take these steps to get there, right? It's like almost like you're creating a map of how you're going to accomplish what you want to accomplish. And, you're going to break it down as small as you possibly can so you can just start taking the steps. And, again, this is a recent thing that's been popping up, and it's definitely popping up for you. You have the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the King of Swords. 5 of Cups is a card of regrets. I kind of, again, feel this could be astrologically related. Part of me feels like all the energy in Pisces. We have the 2 retrogrades retrograding back into Pisces, Venus and Mercury. We have North Node in Pisces. We have Neptune in Pisces, although Neptune will be moving into Aries, but depending on what day you're watching this. But, what I would say is that I think all that energy is kind of making people look at what they feel like they've missed out on. So you could be thinking about things that you wish you did with your life, or, things that you wish you accomplished. And the 5 of Cups says, well, it's still possible for you to do those things. Maybe not in the same way that you wanted to do them, but there's still a possibility. So I feel we all kind of need to look for, we need to look at those things that we've been holding ourselves back on, especially you, Taurus, based off this reading. And we need to find a way to accomplish the things that we want to accomplish, or just have the experiences that we've wanted to have. And I feel that would be very helpful with the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is regrets, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't know that I would call it regrets. I think it's more things that you feel like you missed out on, if that makes sense, And we even have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is a very nostalgic card. It is a card of innocence and nostalgia. So you definitely could be thinking about the past, not as in a past person, but that could be part of it, although I think it's more, I think as usual, this reading is more big picture for you, Taurus. I don't think it's like focusing on one thing or the other. I think you are thinking about nostalgia, things that you thought you missed out on, things that would probably bring love, joy, peace, happiness into your life. And the 6 of Cups is about being more childlike. It's about being more playful and being willing to go accomplish the things that you wanted to accomplish that you haven't. And so that's what I would do here. The other beautiful thing about the 6 of Cups is that it can represent a turnaround. The 6 of Cups can say that you've been bumping up against obstacles, and now you're going to be experiencing a turnaround where you will overcome those obstacles. So, I kind of feel that energy here as well. Next, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords is a card of knowledge and wisdom, and I feel, again, it's saying that you have all this knowledge and wisdom right here with the Fool. It's like you've been on a journey before, and so there's nothing to, there's nothing to fear if you are start having a new beginning or starting something new or doing something differently in your life. I feel that you have everything you need right between your two ears, right? With the Five of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords. There might be some things you have to let go of. Again, I'm doing this video. Today is March 22nd, so this video will be published on the 23rd. We're going to have another eclipse in Aries on the 29th. And so even if if you're watching this before April, then we have that eclipse energy. And again, eclipses can last for like 6 months, and we just had the other one in Virgo. So, a lot of people are probably releasing things right now. That's what we do during eclipses. We eclipse something out of our life so that we can have something better. And the Ten of Swords says, there are things in your life that are dead, done, over with, but that doesn't mean that you can't still do them. It just, the way that you want to do it might not be possible. I think I said, recently to someone, it might have been you. It's like, maybe you've always wanted to be like a newscaster, right? It's like, well, traditional media is dead, right? YouTube is taking over. So it's like maybe you can't go, be on CNN or Fox or whatever the hell you watch. I don't care, right? Maybe you can't be a newscaster, but you could start your own news channel on YouTube, right? So it's like I think what's dead is the old ways of doing things, and the Ten of Swords is encouraging you to like elevate and do something in a new way. With the Six of Cups, you have the Six of Pentacles, 2 sixes. I love 2 sixes. You actually have 3 going this way as well. 2 sixes to me is confirmation for your path, and it basically just says you're going in the right direction. You're doing the right things that you need to be doing right now, and you know everything, Taurus. Maybe that's what you need to tell people who are saying that you can't do something, right? Is that you know. With the King of Swords, you have the Nine of Pentacles, which you have twice right here. Nine of Pentacles is a card of scales. I kind of said this at the beginning of the reading, but she has these grapes behind her, and the grapes in the tarot represent something that's very difficult to grow, but she can do it well. And so the whole point of the grapes is that it can represent a skill that you have that you can be developing, or you could develop, and that skill could make you very abundant, like the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles just requires focus, and requires staying focused on what you're doing in your life. So I think the more you can be focused, the better with the Nine of Pentacles. Next, in the area of messages from your future self, you have this Accept Help card and this Embrace Uncertainty card. We all need to embrace uncertainty right now. We are in an uncertain time where it's like we can't see the future, or we don't know where things are going, but we have to get comfortable in that. The Fool, which you have in this row, he is very comfortable with certainty. He knows that life kind of follows a pattern, and while he might not know everything that he needs to know about the journey that he's about to go on, because he's about to work his way through the whole entire major arcana, and, he knows that he has the knowledge necessary, and he will figure it out as he goes. The Accept Help card is very good right now. Again, we are in a great time for socializing, getting help from other people. You have the Ten of Cups, which is your community. So, getting help from other people would be a good idea as well. You have the King of Wands, the Fool, and the Nine of Pentacles. The King of Wands is probably the boldness that you're going to need to embrace on your journey, right? The King of Wands is very bold, assertive. He really goes for what he wants. He's also he's kind of innovative. He is a visionary. He has a vision for his life, and he executes that vision. And the Fool, I feel, is also saying that as well. Like, you need to have this vision. We talked about having a map, right? If you can create a map that you can follow, and then you just take those steps, you will reach your goal. And that's pretty much what the King of Wands is saying. You have the Fool. The Fool is definitely encouraging you to take some sort of leap of faith right now. The Fool needs to take a leap of faith, and he is standing at the top of this, cliff is the word I was looking for, and he is about to take a leap of faith. He is just, kind of trusting that when he takes his leap of faith, that the next step will appear. The Six of Swords is kind of like very similar. The woman and the child in the boat on the Six of Swords, they only have their clothing on their back. They are completely starting over when they get to the calmer shores, and they don't even know what life is going to be like on those calmer shores. So they're just having faith and trusting that things are going to be better when they get to that better place. And I kind of get that energy here on the Fool as well, where it's like saying, trusting that things can be better and really allowing things to be better is going to be good. The Fool is also about your intentions. He has this white rose right here, and the white rose in the tarot represents pure intentions. And I kind of feel that for you, Taurus, where it's like maybe you are doing things for the right reasons for once in your life. And I'm not saying that to like call you out. It's like I think we all do things and we think like, maybe our reason for doing something is like, oh, I want to make money, right? That might not be a pure intention. Maybe it is. I don't know. Everybody's different, right? But I think that a lot of you are about to do something because you actually want to and because it aligns with you. And again, as long as your intentions are pure with the leap of faith that you're taking with the Fool, then things will go very, very well. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a great card for abundance. Of course, it's pre-Empress energy. So again, more creative kind of vibe going on here. I feel that tapping into your creativity or, even coming up with creative solutions for the things that you're working on will be very beneficial with the Nine of Pentacles for you, Taurus. So I would tap into that creative side. Here we go. With the King of Wands, you have the Eight of Wands. I was literally going to say that I'm surprised the Eight of Wands didn't show up in this reading, and here you go. Eight of Wands is like picking one thing and making it happen. All those wands are pointing in one direction. They're not pointing in multiple directions, right? And so as long as you are taking steps in one direction, you will eventually accomplish your goal. And I do feel this reading is kind of like about accomplishing a goal. Maybe it's not a goal. Maybe it's more like a dream. Or, again, maybe it's that map that you have built for your life. And the Eight of Wands says, as long as you stay focused. Nine of Pentacles says, as long as you stay focused, things will go in the right direction. I also feel there could be some good news coming in for you because Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, even though we have that devil there, again, I feel that there could be some positive news coming in if you've been waiting for any kind of news, like approval or, maybe you've been just waiting for news in general. There definitely could be good news. With the Fool, you have the Seven of Wands. Really important that you believe in yourself and not listen to other people, like I said. Seven of Wands, the card of conviction. It says when you know that something is going to be successful for you, that's when it will truly be successful for you. So, Seven of Wands is all about your belief system, like what you believe to be true for yourself. And, it's about believing deep down inside that you can accomplish something. So the more you believe in yourself, the better with the Seven of Wands. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands. Again, I really think that this is just talking about creativity, right? I feel the Ace of Wands is saying the more you can tap into your creative side, the better. The more you can create something of value as well. Again, that you're ruled by Venus. So value is going to be very important for you with the Ace of Wands, like creating value. If you have like a business, creating value for the people that, buy from you or whatever, even in relationships, creating value, but also making sure you're getting value back with the Six of Pentacles as well is, also going to be important. And, so, I kind of feel this reading a little bit is saying focus on the real strong quality experiences, not just like anything. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Capricorn card. It says challenges. It says it will not be an easy path, but if you build discipline, you will achieve your goals. Coming up in the good stuff, and I feel like it will be easier than you think, but again, the whole entire reading does kind of say discipline in some way. You have this Temple of the Soul card. It says you're on a karmic path, so you can unravel the mysteries of your karmic debts. Yeah, North Node in Pisces is very karmic, so I don't know. We're all basically dealing with some sort of karma right now in our lives, and it just is what it is. So we were probably unraveling some old patterns or some old things that you've dealt with and clearing those things out. You have the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing, being very happy. Ace of Cups is a card of fulfillment as well, so I feel a lot of you could be gaining fulfillment or increasing your fulfillment in some way. I think focusing on fulfillment is important with the Ace of Cups. Again, that cup can just reach down into the water below it and fill itself back up. I've been probably saying this to you for weeks now, Taurus. The more you can do things that fill you up, the better. And, this could be anything. It could be hobbies. Think your daily routine. It could be health. It could be, anything that really fulfills you. And again, I really don't think this card is talking about love. I think it's talking about just creating as many fulfilling experiences as you possibly can. Again, the more you do that, the more fulfilled you are going to be. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon, so money looks pretty good for you here, Taurus, or you could be increasing your finances in some way. I feel like you've been working really hard here, Taurus, with the Eight of Pentacles, and it's like things are about to pay off. But again, I think the payoff is going to come from, like I said, it's like doing something that you want in a different way. Instead of being a newscaster, starting your own news channel on YouTube. I'm not saying that's what you're going to do. That's just an example. And I would really pay attention to that. Quality is going to be important. Normally, I say quality on the Three of Pentacles, but again, I'm feeling something about quality on the Eight of Pentacles, which kind of makes sense. He's done a good job, building these 8 pentacles. He has one more to complete. So if you're working on any projects, businesses, ideas, really focusing on the quality of what you're creating is, going to be important with that card. You have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is fulfillment or wish fulfillment. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be focusing on, that a dream that you're wishing for or something. And there definitely could be a lot of fulfillment coming in for you because of it. You also have 2 cards of fulfillment, Ace of Cups and Nine of Cups. So focusing on doing things like, the Nine of Cups says we have to create fulfillment. And once we do that, we will be fulfilled. So, the more you can be fulfilled, the more fulfillment you're going to attract. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups. So, basically, the universe saying I meant what I said. Just focusing on fulfillment, doing more things that bring fulfillment and happiness into your life. You cannot make this up. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Didn't this happen to you last week? You had a bunch of repeating cards, which is crazy. Whenever we get these repeating cards, like a bunch of them, I look at it as a good thing because, it kind of is the universe basically saying you have nothing to really work on. Like you're already doing what you need to be doing. So just, keep living your life, I guess, in the month of April and, keep focusing on value and also creativity and, creating things of quality. That's it. I have nothing else to add there. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Star. Didn't I say something about the Star earlier? I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying something. I don't remember. But again, getting a map, right, is what we were talking about. And the Star represents getting a bird's eye view. We have that bird right there, and the bird is the ibis. It's the bird of knowledge and wisdom. And the bird represents getting a bird's eye view, being able to see what you want to accomplish from above, so that you can see the route that you need to take to get there. You also have the Nine of Cups with the Star. And so these 2 cards together definitely represent a wish. To me, the Nine of Cups is an action that we have to take to get some sort of wish. But with the Star there, it definitely could be a wish coming true. You have this Knot card. It says unsuccessful plans, 10 of Swords. There's something about that 10 of Swords that's saying that something needs to die. The old ways, the ways that you used to do things is what needs to die. It's not like you're releasing something necessarily. I feel like you're just releasing, old actions, old ways of doing things. And it's like, I don't know. It's like you're, upgrading your technology in life. It's like, there are old ways to do things and there are new ways to do things. And I just feel that some of you, I'm not calling you out or anything, like I said, but, I feel like you are upgrading the ways that you do things and kind of getting with the times. You have this August card. I always clarify these monthly cards. You have this Egg card. It says success assured with good plans and hard work. So between now and August, you definitely could be increasing your success and, kind of creating more success in your life. And we're going to have 2 more eclipses, around that time of the year as well, which is interesting. But I would also say that, again, once we get to May, things get a lot better. I'm not saying, I think April will be an improvement for most people. But, I said in all the 2025 readings that I really don't think that 2025 starts until May. That's when things really kind of get rolling. And so, again, between now and August, the work that you do will pay off. And here's the thing. You have the Eight of Pentacles twice. Eight of Pentacles says the work will be worth it. You might not see immediate results with what you're doing, but the work that you do will be worth it. You have this Woman card. It says dealings or relationships with a woman. You have this Dolphin. It says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles can represent making money based off of the things that you've done in the past, plain and simple. So I think a lot of you could be increasing your earnings with that Eight of Pentacles. You have this wind chimes card. It says peace and harmony on it. So I feel for a lot of you that, there could be more peace and harmony coming into your life. The Venus retrograde energy, even though Venus will be going direct in April, it's like that Venus energy could make you want to create more peace and harmony in your life. Nine of Cups says do, and Ace of Cups twice, do more things that bring more peace and harmony into your life. You have this hammock. It says taking a vacation physically or mentally. Everyone needs a vacation. We've had nonstop retrograde since November. So, again, I think everyone needs a freaking break, plain and simple. So take a break if you can. But this reading looks really good, Taurus. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.